Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today I wanted to try something a little bit different because I got into the KartRider Drift closed beta. KartRider Drift is a kart racing game. It's made by Nexon. It's kind of similar to Mario Kart, and when this game comes out, Nexon always uses a free-to-play model, so it's going to be free. And before I get into the gameplay, please, if you like the video, give me a like. It'll help me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, which will help more people see this and potentially get more people to try this game. It's free, so you might as well give it a shot when it comes out. Without further ado, let's go. Alright, so I just want to jump right into the gameplay of this game, but I do want to talk over it because I do want to continue giving my thoughts on it. I think the game is really interesting. It's a kart riding game, but it's also an MMO. So, right, there's experience that you get from the races. There's going to be like unlockables. You can have different racers. You can have different carts, and the carts have slightly different stats. So you can prioritize for what you want. You can prioritize for stability or for speed or acceleration. It's pretty cool. Um, but the game's control scheme is like really simple. I play on the keyboard, so it's just the arrow keys, and then shift is the drift button. Control is your boost. Boost is that meter that you see building towards the bottom right of the screen. And then when you get really badly like turned around or you fall off the map or something, there's a reset button, which on the keyboard is R. And that's like if you played Mario Kart, it's like when like the fisherman or like the guy, I don't remember what his name is, right? When he like pulls you back up and drops you back down on the map, as soon as you hit R, that'll start. So it's like if you're falling off the map, you could just hit R right away, right? And rather than wait for yourself to fall into the water and for the whole animation to go off. Um, so another thing is that the boost meter, it's building the entire time that your wheels are on the ground. So like you driving, right, it's slowly building. But the speed at which you build, the meter is drastically increased while you're drifting, right? So there are like short drifts and stuff that you'll be able to do with, like when you have boost, basically you can drift to get yourself another boost, right? So you should be like boosting into corners, drifting, and then being able to boost out of them ideally, right? Which is it's really fun, and that leads into the game's like skill ceiling or like replayability factor where it's like immediate your progress in this game is like immediately visible and it's incredibly satisfying to start hitting turns, right? You know when you need to start drifting, you start boosting, you hit a drift, you boost out, you hit another drift, you boost again. It's incredibly addicting, and it's such a satisfying feeling like when you start linking them together. And the maps are incredibly well thought out where they like all of like the boot like this all of the tricks and like the mechanics like they all lead one into the other, right? And then the maps like they're made in a way so like even though the first time you play it you're going to be bouncing off all of the walls, right? You're going to be able to visualize the things that you need to do, and as soon as you start to get a grip on some of the mechanics, just so many things are going to start to come clear, and you're going to start to see, right, the things that you need to do, and then you'll just progress at a really fast rate, and it's really fun. A few last things I wanted to point out about this game are that while this video, I was only playing like the speed mode, or I was playing like a time attack solo mode. There's also an item mode that you can play, and in both you can play either item mode or you can play the speed mode, which is just without items, and you can play it as an individual, right? So you can queue solo, you can queue duo, or you can queue teams. So you can queue as ones, twos, or fours, which is also pretty cool. It means like you get to play with your buddies, right? I am going to convince all of my friends. Yes, if you're watching this video, you are going to download this game. I'll bet you. The last thing is that while not very many maps were featured on this video, there are 16 current maps in the current map pool of varying different difficulties, right? So they're rated between it's like 1 and 5 stars. 1 is the easiest, 5 stars is ridiculously hard. And the really easy ones there, like it's fun like for your first try, but like it leaves something to be desired, you know? Like you quickly like you take the training wheels off and you want to go for the harder maps, and it's just really satisfying. But please, if you made it this far, like the video if you like the video, and if you want to see any more KartRider drift, or you want to see other gaming or gaming related topics discussed, they will that kind of content will be found on this channel. So please subscribe to me. Thank you so much.